Hello, everybody. So, yeah, I'm gonna cook this shit first. Ooh, what? Fuck? What you doing here? Bitch. Son of a bitch. Alright, so for the past couple of days, I've been playing Clay Obscure Expedition 3. And yeah, it's fucking amazing. Um, no surprise, it's literally a game of the year for 2025, and it's fucking amazing. Thanks for shout out to my friends, RG, for gifting this game for me. But yeah, it's fucking amazing. I mean, like, uh, I'm gonna replay this game again because I'm playing on my shitty laptop. I'm not sure when I'm gonna get, an actual PC with actually decent spec and shit. But holy hell, uh, everything is great about the game. Like, I got spoiled about the ending of first act. Uh, I don't know how to feel about it. Uh, that sucks. So I fucking hate getting spoiled. But yeah, that it just sucks. Mm. Mm. For the most part, I don't really care, but I fucking love Gustav. He's my favorite character so far. It's just amazing. I think I really like, you know, understand him. It's crazy. That's scary. Goal in life is just making more money. Like, what the hell? Yeah, I was short-minded, especially like few years ago, right? That I can only like make huge money through what do you call it? Making something like YouTube, which is pretty down for me. But now I'm like, oh yeah, you know, I can like learn how to invest and learn how to, going into like shit like gold market, something like that. And man, I mean, like, of course, the way I'm calculating. a lot of stuff. It's very dumb, I would say. Like the thing is that gold value is it's a lot of like stock or gold some shit like that. It's not like usually like go up. Sometimes go down and shit like that. So you need to be very calculative with how you do shit. And I'm kind of a bit scared of that, but everything else is fine. Um, I still think how to make a bit more money, and it's great. It's crazy, that I think it's, you know being adult, like now you have all responsibility and some shit like that. Uh, and it's just you know, you know what? I'm gonna make coffee and shit. I feel like I don't want to live like this for the rest of my life. It sucks. Like actually, it's like holy hell, man. I mean, that's just how the way it is for a lot of like people. Like some people, like I don't know, my coworker in my place, um, I'm working right now. She's like 40, 50 or something like that, and she's still working like that for the low, like, and working like with minimum wage. Like, holy hell, man. I don't want to live like that. It sucks. I mean, especially in this kind of economy, yeah, everything requires a lot of money. Like, I'm very dumb person. I'm not very smart with my money. You know what I'm saying? Like, I, I'll try my best to, do not spend a bit too much on dumb shit. And yeah, sometimes it is, sometimes like, oh fuck, I exactly like this or that or this. And yeah, I mean, what can I do? Fuck, man, it's very hard. Like, I think it's like, fuck, man, like, I don't know. It's very scary about the future. I work for around like 12 hours a day and barely making any money, man. It's fucking crazy. It's crazy for some people, right? The amount of money that I make a day, maybe like a month, then for them it's just a fucking disposable income. It's crazy. Hey, I'm pretty sure that someone out there, in other country, I don't know, Venezuela or some shit, that the country that the money that I own now is fucking luxurious there, you know? Well, man, it's bad. Always, I don't know. I'm just letting my shit out. He's that. He's that. I've been, I don't know. I make a lot of like friends every single year, right? And I think I appreciate that a lot. But goddamn, I'm feeling like each year. Oh yeah, I forgot. I meet a lot of like friend through online space, not real life, and it's kind of sucks actually. You know, I feel like I've been not have a friend in my circle. I'll say, and yeah, it is what it is. I mean, I have IRL friend obviously, but a lot like them, a lot of them like I don't know. Em mau tadi ngeklaim tunggu aja. Since like linger in my hand, in my brain, right? I just want to talk about this. Lolicon is weird. This just is. The thing is that I get it, like you look at Lolly and you think like, oh damn, they're cute. That's fine, you know. But you think they are attractive? Like, what? That's kind of weird. I have a friend, two friends. Like, I'm gonna talk about the other one because I'm not really familiar with him. But the other guy, I think he started liking anime during COVID, right? Like, it's fine, you know. A lot like people like that. I recommended few stuff, and then he started liking Lowly, and he's obsessed with it. I'm like, okay, and she's kind of like, yo, she's hot. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? And that's weird, my dude. Like, I just don't understand how you can think a lolly hot. That shit just make no fucking sense. You know what I'm saying? If you think Fubuki from One Punch Man hot, you know, or whatever, like, you know, your typical hot fucking character, yeah, it makes sense. But a fucking lowly, my dude, what the fuck are you talking about? It, like, for example, like, Juvu is fucking cute, but if you think she's hot, what the fuck are you talking about? I'm still confused about it. Oh, don't get me started with like Blue Arca, you know, saying like, why the hell they got like, why the hell they got PC version instead of Art Night? I'm still confused about that. I cannot play Art Night right now because of I don't know why the I don't know what the fuck is happening to BlueStack. So I'm kind of pissed off. Y'all motherfucker lolicon. I know y'all fucking love Monogatari, man. What the hell, man? Some people gonna say like I'm a normie for saying shit like this. Like, no, motherfucker, what the fuck are you talking? Oh, you fucking anime tourists. I grew up with this media, motherfucker. I mean, like, I'm not, I'm not born with it, you know. At some point, I'm a tourist too, you know. I did not like born and immediately like watch anime, obviously, but I grew up with it. I was like shit, like you know, Naruto, Full Metal Alchemist, a lot like stuff that airing in my country, obviously. And then in 2017, I think my man Benedict like recommend me like, yo, you should watch JoJo. And from that point, like I trying to reach high of like some cool ass anime, you know. Oh yeah, before JoJo, I watched Sword Art Online. I don't remember when, but holy hell, I wish I did though. I remember like for entire year, maybe during middle school, some shit. I was obsessed with that shit. You know, I was stupid. He was in Malaysia as well, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, there's something that I want to point out. Cause there's so many like hot character in video game, in anime medium, not just anime, like maybe anime games, something like that. Like Zenless Zero, man. You have Jendo, you have Evelyn, something like that, and I don't know about Genshin. I never played Oyelan, Archilano, something like that. You're typical hot character, and why the hell you like Lowly? It's just weird. Not just weird. It's borderline creepy, my dude. I think the reason I brought this up because my friend can't stop talking about it. Like, shut the fuck up, man. Can we talk about other shit? You know what I'm saying? Like, can we talk like Expedition 33? You know what I'm saying? None of motherfucker in my circle playing that. I mean, like, my online friend does, obviously. It's cool. Some people may asking like, why are you talking about with the person like that if you don't if you have a position of their idea or something like that. He's just my friend, like I've known him since maybe seventh grade, sixth grade, something like that. It's very weird that I don't know. I have a friend that then very like obsessive to Nazi something like that. I don't know what the fuck wrong with him. Just I can't control people. I can't control people, and I wish like a lot of my friends chill as fuck, but a lot of like they're weird. I mean, I'm weird too. I'm autism. I'm very pretentious motherfuckers. Like, if I like something, right, I'll spend like maybe a month or maybe a year, something like that, just to invest it, very invested on that shit. And when people, have a conversation about it, I just, yeah, I know this, I know this, I know this. And it's I think it's very like too much sometimes. Sometimes I heard, I overheard someone next to me on a train, something like that, and they have conversation on something that I know, and I have to oh yeah, it's this, and I mean, for me it's fun, but I don't know about other people, like you know, some stranger just cutting a conversation, such like that. I'm probably annoying as fuck, but it's okay though. What the fuck? Is it Friday today? I think so. homophobic friend as well. I don't know how to feel about it. I don't know, man. I met a lot like weird people. One time, oh yeah, I'm very talkative person, you know. I sometimes just talk to a stranger just like that. I don't know why. And one time, I met this person on kind of like GameStop in my country, right? Um, we have like 2 hours conversation about Nintendo and PS5 game for like 2 hours there. And one time, not one time. After that, like we got kicked out by the staff because we sit there for 2 fucking hours and we have a good time. You know, we talk about Pokemon, we talk about Zelda and shit like that. And I have his number, right? I have his number, and I'm very like, I don't know, very coincidental because that's his last day in Malaysia because he's going to be in a boat or some shit like that because he's working in yacht. He's working in yacht, some shit like that, to France. It's very funny. I met a lot like I encounter a lot like weird, not like weird people. I don't want to say that they are weird, but I would say that I mean I have a lot of strange encounter with a person. I would say the most weird is I would say is French person. I have so many French online friends. I don't know why. It's just what happened. I hope they don't think me like I'm fetishizing them, you know, something like that. But I just have a lot like friend from France, not like solely from France. Some of them, you know, Quebec, some of them Belgium. But it's still weird. It's still weird for me. I don't know. For me, it's weird. I don't know why. But yeah, I have fun with French people. They are pretty chill, I would say. I don't know them in IRL, you know. I like in real life, a lot like them is very like uh not very polite. I don't know. I hate so many people talk about that. But all my French mon ami, you know, pretty chill. Thanks, mate. I hate instant noodle, my dude. It sucks, but yeah, it's struggle meal. It's called struggle meal for a reason. Some people like instant noodle. I don't know. I just don't like noodle in general. Like I fucking love fries. I'm Asian. I know. It's just when I eat rice, I feel like I'm actually eating. And if I'm not eating rice, sometimes I just put rice in my fucking noodle just to have rice in it. I don't fucking know why, but I just need fucking rice. I don't know why. I feel like if I'm not eating rice, it feel like my stomach doesn't full fully feel something like that. I'm still hungry, something like that. Yeah, I'm gonna watch it too. But I have very strong, not strong, but long uh wire or cable. So I just bring my mic to the kitchen. Hello. Change my someone's watching me. Oh my lord, what the hell is happening? It's 40.
Now, I know it being turn based has just made a lot of people roll their eyes and they're considering leaving the video because you just can't imagine stomaching the boring turn based combat systems of the olden age that you think is outdated and archaic. You know, you're sitting there going, "What the fart, dude? Turn based? No thanks." I think you're a fucking goober for that take, and let me go ahead and try and sell you on this being different than whatever you're expecting from turn-based games. This game is significantly more interactive with its turn-based systems thanks to parrying and dodging. You'll see some people make the comparison to Souls games. I think that is way overblown. This has nothing in common with Souls games just because there's dodging and parrying. But it does make the combat feel a lot better because instead of being sitting around waiting for the other enemy for the enemy to attack you, and you either have to like hope for RNG for a miss or you set up a turn so that way you can block or mitigate the damage. This doesn't have that. If you are good at this game, you can always forever take 0 damage through dodging and parrying. And there's also counters and another thing called gradients. So there's a lot of skill expression here where the parry timing and the dodge window
Just spoil me. Radiant.
is unforgiving. Assuming you play on expert. Normal, it's a lot more forgiving, but on expert, it is tight timing. Like the parry timing in here isn't quite to Sekiro's level of unforgiveness, but it is not easy. Like the parry window demands that you be actually good at this game instead of just like some fucking lobotomite that's hammering parry, just spamming it. Dodging is a little more forgiving, but even that is still difficult because the enemy's attacks, like their actual arsenal of moves, is so well designed. The combat is flashy and it is interactive. Like, I know people have been seeing the quick time events. When you use a move, you do have like a timing window. If you hit a perfect, it'll help you out with that move and what it does. But the quick time events aren't the actual interactive nature of the game. That's just there as kind of like a little bonus, a cherry on top to keep you invested on both offense and defense. And it is something nice. It adds more depth to it. But the actual bread and butter of the interactivity of the turn-based is in the dodging and the parrying. Because again, if you are just good, you can be unkillable by everything in the game fundamentally. And another thing is the build variety. There are so many builds for your party that you can run, it is mind-boggling. I've spent hours just making builds for my characters. So you build through things called pictos. So you can unlock skills, sure, but the main bread and butter of a build is the pictos, which are these cards that you'll pick up throughout the world or through fights that'll do things like crit on burn. So if you burn an enemy, you'll get like an increased percentage chance of critting, or it'll do like completely game-changing things. Like, there's a really fun synergy with something called auto death, where if you equip that picto, your character will instantly die. But then there's another picto called second chance, which will instantly revive them. And then there's buffs you can give your whole team if a character dies. So what you do is you put auto death on a character that gives out all of these buffs to your party, and then that character revives, and just everyone's got these buffs, and now everyone's super fucking strong. There's just so much creativity to the builds here, and it changes from character to character with what you want to do for them. There's also a free aim mechanic with all of your characters where you can turn it into a third-person shooter for the cost of AP, where you can target weak spots on the enemies. Or I even made an entire build around free aim for one of my characters where he was just chunking like a fucking Gatling gun, where he's recharging his AP thanks to the pictos I put on there. So I'm just constantly shooting over and over and over again, just stacking up millions of damage. Like, I just love how much flexibility there is with builds in this game. I was hitting over 100 million damage by the end, just through so many different pictos and combinations of skills. It was just actually super fun to engage with this system in a meaningful way. Like, there's so much min-maxing here and just so much meat on its bones. So I really think this is the best turn-based system. For, like, in this genre, I really think this is the absolute cream of the crop. So for people that don't like turn-based, I think you're doing yourself a disservice by just writing this one off because of that. This is an experience that I really think will resonate with anyone who gives it a chance. It is just a beautiful story. And it is one of the most visually impressive games I've ever seen. The art design, like the direction, oh my god. It is fucking cinema. Like, absolute peak. The cutscenes are hype. The enemies look incredible, and they're super creative. The world, the environment, every zone you visit. So, like, there's this overworld. So when you're walking through the map, you'll find, like, a ton of different, like, enemies to encounter, like, bosses, as well as, like, different zones. And all of them are so visually interesting and just unreal, like, breathtaking. And the music, holy shit, the music in this game. This is a 100% shoe-in to win Best OST this year. There is no game that I think will even come close. The soundtrack for this game is one of the best. I would comfortably put this up there with Nier. This is 100% a soundtrack that's going to be winning a lot of awards that it deserves, and it will be a soundtrack that I think will be talked about for years to come. Now, I want to give you, like, the overview of the story without any spoilers, because I really don't want to even drop, like, the tiniest breadcrumb of a spoiler here. So in a nutshell, the story takes place in a world where people live in a place called Lumiere, and there is a giant monolith with a giant creature, the Paintress, sitting in front of it, and every year she paints a number on that monolith. After a year, that number gets erased and everyone of that age dies, and every year the number gets lower. So if you've got your thinking caps on, you'll recognize that there's a certain amount of time left for these inhabitants of this world to survive. So they go on these expeditions to try and kill the Paintress so she stops painting those numbers and having everyone of that age just evaporating. It's gone on for many, many years, and no one's successfully been able to kill her, so the society starts to just accept that this is a way of life, so people live under the assumption that they only get to spend a handful of years with their kids because they're dying at the age of like 34, 35. They're just getting fucking snapped out of existence because of the paintress painting that number on the monolith. We follow Expedition 33, our main character being Gustav, as we venture out to try and kill the paintress. Everyone on the expedition only has a year left for the most part, and they want to put a stop to this cycle so that way people can finally live. There's nothing but tragedy in this world because of the paintress, and they want to put it into it. And they also want to understand why. What's it all for? Why is the paintress doing this? It's just incredible. I think this story will hook you within the first 30 minutes. This has one of the best intros in any game I've ever seen. This is actually up there with like the first Last of Us in terms of emotional, hard-hitting introductions to a game. I think people will immediately get invested into this world and its characters. It is one of the best written games I can think of off the top of my head in the modern age. I love the story. It doesn't have any cheesy cliche writing. Characters aren't just super quippy for the sake of like these really silly jokes. Like, yes, there's some comedic moments here, but they're few and far between, so when the comedy is there, it actually hits. This is finally a game that doesn't just follow the same formula of writing that everything else does, where it's just all so safe and Weenie Hut Jr. This is a game that's not afraid to be dark. It's not afraid to be a slow burn and build up of tension and anxiety and mystery. It doesn't just fucking vomit out everything about its world immediately and all of its exposition. It is totally fine to let you wait 20, 23, 25 hours before you finally get most of the pieces of the puzzle to this mystery and this world that you're in. And it feels so good when you do finally get that information. And as it builds up to it, it keeps feeding you these tiddlywinks, so you start coming up with your own theories on what's going on and what it all means. It is so good. The writing in this game is superb. Absolutely extraordinary stuff. None of the characters are unlikable. There is not a single character in this game that I didn't love. There is pretty much nothing I dislike in this game. I had early complaints about like the movement being a little clunky, but the game seems to lean into that in a way that it actually kind of complements it. So the movement is almost identical to Only Up. And I mean that genuinely. Like the sprinting and the jumping is pretty much one-to-one. They even have little side quests where you do Only Up courses at these places called gestural beaches, and you get rewards for completing the Only Up minigames. So it seems like they knew that, leaned into it, and the way the world is designed, like the map's actually set up, I don't think it's ever like a detriment that the movement isn't super clean. Like, it does feel a little janky with the movement, but because of the way they've designed all the maps, it works. So, like, by the mid-game, I no longer had that complaint because everything felt fine with it. It wasn't, like, inhibiting my enjoyment of exploring or anything. Like, I do think there is definitely a way they could have cleaned up the movement, but again, it's not even really a complaint because they were able to utilize it well, and I had a lot of fun with the Only Up components. I also really did have a problem early on with the subtitles always having a blur on them. I really wish I could have turned that off. I don't know why. That was just a little pet peeve of mine, having blurs on subtitles. Well, the subtitles aren't blurred, but like the background on subtitles blurring the things around it. I don't know. I just don't really like that all that much. But obviously, that's like the smallest possible complaint you could ever have for something. The only other thing that wasn't like perfect was the lip syncing. The lip syncing was not amazing at points. I think during all the cutscenes it was totally fine and great, but during like a lot of the side stuff, you'd notice the lip syncing wasn't always matching, which, again, super tiny complaint. Like this game is so close to perfect, actually, to the point where I almost feel bad for Sandfall Interactive, the developers here, because they have made something so unbelievably good that their next project is going to have so many eyes and such high expectations on it. I really don't know how you can even top a game like this. I have a lot of faith in this team now because of how good this game is, but man, it is a daunting task to have something this good as your first project.
God damn.
Like, there's so little to improve on. It really is that close to just being the perfect turn-based RPG experience. I love this game. I think this is easily a Game of the Year contender. Easily a contender for Game of the Year. If it's not in the conversation for Game of the Year, something is truly wrong with the industry. It is corrupt and foul, rotten to the core. I absolutely love this game. It is comfortably in the top 20 best games I've ever played. It is in my top 20 favorite games of all time. I love Expedition 33. I could gush about this for hours, like actually talking about the story and stuff, but I don't want to get into any spoilers or anything, but there's just so much to unpack with it, so much to talk about. It's such a beautifully tragic, enthralling experience. So, yes, I think this game lives up to the hype. I think it exceeds it in every possible aspect. Expedition 33.
Mm-mm. I'm not gonna see the spoiler, but
I've been very excited for Expedition. I really need to be marking more often. I keep forgetting to mark with him. I've been very excited for Expedition 33 since they first revealed it at, what was it? Summer Games Fest or something? And all the reviews are like 10 out of 10s, 9s, high 8s.
Path to destroy your future. But then I met Aline,
Wow.
who showed me that I could save you. With her.
is it this one?
Strong.
Does he look like his thought?
But it's 4 a.m. I'm just gonna do them tomorrow. I do them. Evening. I'll see you tomorrow. Have a good night, everyone. Bye bye. I've been very excited for Expedition 33.
Let's go!
Let's do it.
Let's go!
Beta, right? There was a thank you from Sony in an email, but after the first beta, there was no this is the first time we're getting a message directly from the lead director or producer of the game. Kind of a unique situation, okay? And I think it's because there was some downing on it. Like, people didn't see the game change, and they're also seeing no characters, so there's a little bit of unease that there's been so little new information and so little actually changed, for the mega positive about the core game itself. So it's like, oh, is this just it? A lot of people are pulling their own conclusions. The lead producer of Marvel Tokyo.
Well, sure.
Album, he's on it. Pedro Estucci.
I wonder what's going to win.
And the game of the year is Mon Ami Clair Obscur Expedition 33.
I'm shocked. They won literally everything it was nominated for.
The biggest shocker.
It's like this entire thing was I was saying this shit in May, dude. I'm like, this game's winning every fucking award this year.
Entire fucking show dedicated to one game. It is a celebration of this
And
game.
guess what? It actually deserves every fucking award.
You were right. We said that at the start. Like, look, it deserves all the awards.
It deserves every fucking award it gets.
It's just gonna fucking win everything.
It's just, the problem is that it's gonna be like the Titanic Oscars, where everyone's just it's just winning. But that's the thing. It's just gonna win everything.
They came prepared too.
It's so great. It won Best Racing Game.
It won Best Racing Game.
It won Best Fighting Game.
Best Fighting Game.
This deserves every fucking award, man.
It won Best Console.
Yeah, right.
Best Xbox commercial.
Expedition 33.
We did it.
Jeez.
Best multiplayer shooter.
Expedition 33. Fuck it. Best Game Award show. Expedition 33.
Reminds me of the Elden Ring show. Yeah. It's like, man, nothing's losing to Elden Ring.
This was supposed to be a joke. The Barbarian Marine, I have no idea what's happening. Well, I want to thank first this incredible team at Unfold Interactive. They are not watching from home as we brought literally everybody here to celebrate with us. So I love you guys.
Supreme victory.
Oh, did it lose to Battlefield? In audio?
Audio design?
I think so.
Was it up for audio design?
Yeah, you got best music and best audio design.
No, audio design went to Battlefield 6.
Audio design went to Battlefield. It lost one. Yeah. Otherwise, probably one of the biggest sweeps we've ever seen in Game Awards history.
I also want to thank Kepler Interactive, our publisher, but also our localization teams, our playtesters, our wonderful cast for both motion capture and voice, and all the people who worked on this game to make it happen. It's really a teamwork. So just thank you to everybody who contributed. And also, I want to extend a thanks to the unsung heroes of this industry, the people who make tutorials on YouTube on how to make a game, because we had no idea how to make a game before. So, thank you.
Really good.
And I'll extend a personal thank you to an important man in my life, Mr. Hironobu Sakaguchi, who made me fall in love with games and inspired me to become a game dev. So thank you, Mr. Sakaguchi.
Who Simmons?
Who did you say?
I don't know. It was his birthday.
And finally, just a massive thank you to the players for all your covers, fan art, your endless arguing about which
because it's literally
a good one.
A PlayStation era Final Fantasy game.
Right.
Thank you so much. And
literally, that's why I was making a joke, because you guys have said that for like...
So remember, we promised some content
That's a good question.
So I'm very happy to say
They would
that
have paneled if he was in the audience, though.
now. And you can just go home and play. It's free. New weapons, new quests, new boss, so just the cool stuff.
My favorite Final Fantasy is 7.
You changed our life, you changed the studio's life, and it's really wonderful. So thank you, and for those who come after.
Without any spoilers, did the game end on a cliffhanger where you think it was going to come?
Oh dear, no. It definitely is fucking over.
Life, and it's really wonderful. So just come and play.
Who Simmons?
Who did you say?
I don't know. It was his birthday.
And finally, just a massive thank you to the players for all your covers, fan art, your endless arguing about which
because it's literally a
one.
PlayStation era Final Fantasy game.
Right.
Thank you so much. And
literally, that's why I was making a joke, because you guys have said that for like...
So remember, we promised some content
That's a good question.
So I'm very happy to say
They would
that
have paneled if he was in the audience, though.
now. And you can just go home and play. It's free. New weapons, new quests, new boss, so just the cool stuff. So
My favorite Final Fantasy is 7.
You changed our life, you changed the studio's life, and it's really wonderful. So thank you, and for those who come after.
Without any spoilers, did the game end on a cliffhanger where you think it was going to come?
Oh dear, no. It definitely is fucking over.
Oh wow.
Yeah. It's fucking done. Yeah.
They could make more.
They could if they wanted to, but it's definitely supposed to be the conclusion of the story.
Yeah, that's it.
So no DLC, no
Congratulations to Sandfall,
They said they have no plans for
amazing
DLC.
Game of the Year winner, and that is going to do it for the Game Awards
just talked about it.
2025. Thank you all for watching, voting, and being a part of this community. And congratulations to all the nominees, winners,
DLC is
and
out.
teams who debuted new games tonight. We'll see you again on Friday, June 5th for our biggest summer game fest ever from the Dolby Theater in LA. And we'll be back right here at Peacock Theater for the Game Awards next December. Thanks to our entire Game Awards team and everyone who helped make this show possible. Happy holidays. Good night, everybody.
Yeah, it was pretty good. There was something. It wasn't bereft of crazy shit.
Yeah.
Like, we definitely got a few really good things out of this that were like interesting.
Mega Man was the most, like, the wild surprise.
Probably like one of the craziest.
that was
We all wrote that franchise off forever.
Yeah, that was no one's bingo card.
But here's the thing: Capcom was saying like a couple of days ago that they want to like invest heavily into like some of their old franchises.
Said that before, though.
But they've said that before.
They've said that before, so I was kind of like, lip service, whatever.
What's surprising is that it definitely is not trying to be like anything crazy more.
Yeah,
Like, it is still Mega Man 11.
Well, they're not throwing a lot of money at it.
It doesn't look like it. It looks way better. Because I think Mega Man 11 is kind of rough.
Chad,
Yeah, I don't know. I thought it looked pretty.
It's very close to it.
Chad, what out of 10? What out of 10 do you call this one?
I would give this whole show like about a 6.
6.
Yeah, about a 6. And I think that's like fair.
Go ahead, say 7, Kenny.
Oh, I'm not gonna say it.
Kenny refuses to say it. I got gift subs to gift out. How many did we get, Chad?
4, 6,
Let's
8.
see.
To be honest, it's like, even as
I don't think I've seen a
No second announcement at all.
I don't think I've seen.
okay, look.
Total Warhammer.
I don't think I've seen a single 9 or another 10.
Even as a joke,
10 or a 9.
and I'm not trying to say whatever. I'm like, it was a 6. I know, whatever. I'm like, 6, maybe 7, and it's not the fucking goddamn joke.
No. Leon has a fat ass multiplayer.
No beard.
No beard.
No beard.
Has a beard.
Oh,
and it's
no.
part of it. It's part of it.
It's part
He
of
has
it.
to have a beard.
No. Adaptation.
Fallout.
A Minecraft movie. Devil
Sonic
May
May not
Cry.
be here was the
Sonic
biggest
fans,
bummer.
you guys are
Splinter Cell
right.
Deathwatch.
I empathize
Season 2.
actually with all of you. It's
And
gonna be
Until
Minecraft.
The
Dawn.
Last of Us again.
Minecraft.
Adaptation.
Fallout.
A Minecraft movie. Devil
Sonic
May
May not be
Cry.
here
Sonic
was the
fans,
biggest
you
bummer.
guys
Splinter
are
Cell
right.
Deathwatch.
I
Season
empathize.
All right. It is. What's that space game that had the
Intergalactic. It's
no,
not
the bald lady that everyone's angry at?
Intergalactic.
This is Intergalactic.
But this
high
was a
quality.
debut, so I don't know.
It really looks like Intergalactic.
It really does look like Intergalactic, but I don't know if it is.
It looks like Naughty Dog. It's Star Wars. It's Deathloop.
2!
The Deathloop. No, it's just the first one again.
Yeah, there's more.
Star Wars. That's what I said.
Whoa, what's his
It's
face?
either going to be KOTOR remake or the KOTOR 2 remake.
The KOTOR remake got
KOTOR
canceled.
2. What?
Then the KOTOR remake got canceled?
And then put to another studio.
Oh. This is definitely Star Wars.
It got Metroid primed forward.
This is Star Wars.
Yeah, I said
Yeah,
first.
Star Wars.
I called it first.
One of the KOTOR remakes,
Steve
probably.
called it.
I called it.
Steve's
I get points. I
Yeah,
get
he gets
points.
points. He gets
Yeah,
points.
I get some points for that.
60 FPS.
Looks very good. This is an engine.
Yeah.
I can tell.
Damn, they have the alien ship.
Yeah. Yep. Steve.
Star Wars fame.
Fate of the
Old
All the
Republic.
Republic games. The Old Republic games.
Wow, they're
Old
doing
Republic
a new
games.
Old Republic game.
Yeah.
That's pretty crazy.
You know what I'm waiting for? The trailers.
Star
the Old
Wars
Republic
Fate of the
trailers
Old
are
Republic
fucking
is a
godlike.
brand
I need to
new
see more of them.
single-player
Wow. Those are
action
the,
role-playing
the
game
Old
set in
Republic
the Old
trailers.
Republic era.
KOTOR.
Of
KOTOR,
course,
KOTOR
and
2.
directed
KOTOR.
by Casey
Those are the,
Hudson, who's
MMOs.
joining us here
The
tonight.
MMOs.
Casey was, of course, the
Yeah,
director
Old Republic,
on
that's what
Star
they were.
Wars Knights of the Old
But like,
Republic
not
and the
the
Mass
single
Effect
player
series.
games. Those are the
We are
MMOs.
so
I like
excited
how they showed
that
actual gameplay
Casey
footage.
and Star
There's a
Wars
little
are
bit,
back
not a lot.
together again.
Walking. And
All
atmosphere.
right, many more game
Damn,
announcements
dude,
to come.
a big epic Star Wars
That
RPG
one,
might do
but
very
right
well.
now, we have a
Because of
very
Baldur's
special
Gate.
guest
Because
I'd like to
KOTOR
bring
fans are
out.
like, we know!
Please welcome Miss Piggy.
Those games did very well back in the day.
Oh my god.
Holy shit, Miss Piggy!
Just imagine some guy right there like,
She should have just popped in and Jeff's like, holy shit!
And hello to you, my little core gamer game splash.
hey,
Hey, are we getting a new...
character, baby. Let's go. Come on now.
Here, look at the release day.
On the console? Yeah.
Console release day and maybe a new
And
character.
new character. Come
Hey.
on now. A new character and some released.
January.
All right, a day. Don't give me months.
It's
Everybody called
Let's
it.
go.
Everybody
Oh
called
man, a zoner. She's gonna be another zoner.
Exactly. Yes.
Arcane.
She's gonna be another zoner.
Everybody called
Get ready. Oh man, we're gonna get another
including
what's
Split
his name?
Fiction,
No,
Sonic Racing Crossworlds,
from-
and Final Fantasy Tactics.
Deadshot?
Yeah, Deadshot.
From
Yeah,
the
we're gonna get
award-winning
another
games,
Deadshot.
Journey and
Great.
Sky, Children of the Light. Please welcome
Yeah.
That Game Company's CEO and Creative
We get
Director,
another
Jennifer
Deadshot.
Jones.